Hi everybody, and how are you doing? I am Dave Larson, and I am here with Dee Dee, and you guys are used to seeing me on the Pawnbroker 2020 and other parts of our series, but we're here today to talk to you about our Consumables program. And I can tell you as a former pawnbroker, all this stuff is stuff I use, but I know a couple things. I know that even though you may think you're outsourcing and it's saving you money, every time you use another vendor, it costs more. And we are kind of a, for lack of a better word, what Len likes to call a one-stop shop. If you need some supplies for your back office, we've got it. So Dee Dee, what do we have sitting here?
Okay, so Dave, we have a few things here. So let's just go ahead and start with the bigger items on our table. So we have the Godex printer, we have the inventory label printer, and we also have the jewelry label printer. So each one of these you can use the same ribbon for, that's this right here, which you can get here from Data Age. You just call us, you can talk to our consumables department, you can talk to your sales rep, whichever works for you. But they have separate labels. And so with the jewelry, we have these barbell labels, and we also have these rat tail labels. So the reason that these are so great is actually because, first off, they were kind of designed in-house. So one of our founders, along with one of our IT guys, Brian, they actually worked in-house to kind of figure out what is the best combination of ribbon and labels, and they kind of came up with this combination here. And the reason they're so cool is because rather than it be kind of like an ink label, it kind of burns onto the coat so that it never comes off. So the reason this is so cool is because you'll never have to reprint your labels again. So once you put this on your jewelry, that's it. It's there to stay until you want to like change the price or whatever that may be.
So what she's saying here is that we've got a mad science lab back there, and these guys take different labels that we can source anywhere, and we find the ones that are going to last. So when you put them in your ultrasonic jewelry cleaner, when you buff them, when you do all these things to them, the labels are going to last. When you stick it on a general merchandise item, it's going to stick. It's not going to come off. And again, you guys know this. I don't have to tell you this. It is a pain in the butt. When you get a cheap label, you get exactly what you pay for. You get a cheap label. So, you know, we have a team that goes to really what I believe to be extraordinary efforts to make sure that what we have is a quality that's probably better than you're going to source yourself. And we're not talking about just a jewelry printer or a label printer or a general merchandise label. We're talking about everything. We're talking about toner. We have
receipt paper.
Yeah. We have servers. We have the receipt printers.
Yes,
as well.
we do. Yes.
And you know, when you're looking at toners, we can get you toner for pretty much any printer you got and have it shipped straight to you. Again, all this costs you less because you're dealing with just one vendor, where if you're dealing with multiple vendors and you got to write 6 checks, I don't know about you, but it costs money to stroke a check. No matter how you do it, it costs money to stroke a check and have somebody else doing that. So for us, we try to make it as best we can, even when it comes down to our hardware. Our hardware we buy, and we buy it with a manufacturer's warranty. What does that mean for the customer?
So you have 3 years, and anything that happens, it breaks, it gets jammed, you can't fit, whatever it is, just call us up. Within 3 years, we'll replace it completely.
Yeah, and with our servers, they come to you. The servers come with a warranty on the hardware side where they actually come to you and repair the item. Isn't that the same with the printers too?
Absolutely.
You know, everything we have, you know, people say, well, gosh, it's a little bit more, I can source it for more. Yes, you can, but 2 things are going to happen. Number 1, we don't support it because we don't know what you got and where you got it. But number 2, all you've got to do is make a call, and the HP rep will show up at your store, fix what's wrong, and it's under warranty. And that's something that a lot of people don't know about, but it costs us more to source the item because we want to make sure you have that need. I understand, believe me, when you're in a pawn shop, what you need, those printers have got to work. That computer has got to work, and you can't survive without a label printer. Now, the jewelry label printer you might be able to survive for a few days without because you don't do as much with the jewelry label printer as you do with the general merchandise, but the GM merchandise, gosh, that prints all your pawns, it prints everything. So that's something you can't survive without for a long time at all. So we understand that, which is why we've purchased in a way that makes sure that you have customer service just like that from the manufacturer. And we have worked with Godex, and I believe we are probably one of the largest customers for our vendor in the country. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
In Godex.
Yeah.
So, you know, you benefit from that. and we benefit from that. We've got a lot of power with them. We've got a lot of ability to get them to move quick. So those are just a few of the things that we have. What else, Dee Dee?
I mean, just the one thing that I want to mention is we have pretty much all your back office supplies that you could possibly need. Not everything is here on the table, but you can just call us up, talk to our consumables department. They'll be able to tell you more. Talk to your sales rep. They'll be able to tell you more as well. And the main benefit of coming to us is we are a one-stop shop. We can provide you with whatever we need, and we also provide you support for whatever it is that you need. So, you know, that's pretty much all I got, Dave. Do you have anything else?
Just quit taking your time looking for stuff. We've got it. Just call us. Call your rep or call our consumables rep, and I promise you if we can't get it, we'll find it for you. So thank you so much for listening to us today, and make sure you text broker to 29288 because I can never ever do a video without that because I like the ideas. Beyond that, you guys have a great day, and make sure you come and talk to us about consumables.
Thank you, guys.